got another one, ladies and gentlemen. We got another MorePegasus update. Updating us on all the Hassan Piker orbiters and all the freaks and geeks and streaks and bleaks. The situation is absolutely psychotic, diabolical, bonkers. Ethan just fucking destroyed Hassan and his orbiters. Okay, let's get into it.
So sus. We're on episode 6. Welcome back to a series so sus. We're on episode 69. Woo! In today's video, Hassan is now comparing himself to Superman. Ethan has exposed
like the right wing's putting Trump's face on it, and Hassan's putting his own face on Superman.
Hassan's #1 fan Gato and the supposed creator of the H3 Snark subreddit. Apparently this person has been spreading lies for a while being anonymous on Twitter and Reddit. But it turns out Ethan has found their identity and is threatening a lawsuit now. They are in full panic mode. Asmongold has responded giving his take. Tectone has exposed Hassan again. Updates from Twitzy.
Yeah, I saw the Tectone thing where he showed his veteran brother what Frogan said. It was absolute cinema.
Yo, and professional gooner, Dan Clancy. Subscribe. I can't believe we hit 700k subs on episode 69. Absolute cinema. Thank you guys for the support. And continue subscribing. We're going all the way to 1 million, baby. Now let's begin with Hassan comparing himself to Superman, the ultimate narcissist. So here they're talking about the new movie about Superman.
His involvement in global affairs, like his moral compass, causes others to also take action, causes others who have power to also take action. He literally makes people, he springs others into action. That's the whole point. That is the I don't know. I just saw like a lot of what I've tried to do with commentary in general, which is like to influence others to also do right.
Whoa. He just admitted that he's trying to influence others to do right. And what he thinks is right is terrorism. So he's trying to influence people into terrorism.
And to defend vulnerable people.
Okay. All right.
And to show by not just telling, but also doing. Yep. No matter what the repercussions.
Doing, he means doing terrorism.
Are. And I think that's that was what was great. Like, he is an inspirational figure, not just inspirational towards human beings, but also towards metahumans and people who are powerful themselves. Like, sometimes it's okay to do good.
Yeah, sometimes it's just okay to do good, guys. I'm just out here.
Yeah, he thinks that terrorism is good.
You're doing good all day, every day. Brother, you gotta get over yourself. Comparing yourself to Superman is crazy level of narcissism. This guy actually said, I influence others to do right. You mean lie at every single turn? He said, I defend vulnerable people. You mean terrorists? You literally defend terrorists, bro. Terrorists are the ones who are attacking the vulnerable people. Yep. Bro has his head screwed on backwards. You can't make this shit up. Dude, every sentence is so hypocritical. He inspires others to take actions. I mean, yeah, but not in the way you're thinking, obviously. He pretty much emboldens people to openly support terrorists, openly be hateful and racist. That is not a flex, bro. And I just love how every single time this guy will find a way to play victim. Like, no matter the consequences, I will do good, as if he's some sort of hero in his own story here. Bro, what consequences?
Yeah, he thinks he's the main character.
Have you gotten? A literal one-day ban.
Dude, all these freaks think they are the main character. They think everything is about them and everyone's after them and that they're doing the best. They're the best person. They're doing so much good for the world. Inspiring others to do good. Because they are an inspiration.
And on Twitch on your scheduled day off. Absolutely no consequences whatsoever. I guess he did have his global entry revoked, but that's like a massive privilege. And that was obviously completely justified. If you're out here supporting terrorists, like, you should pretty much be banned from airplanes at that point. Here's what people are saying. Nux responds, remember when Superman said America deserved 9/11?
Fuck, man, I remember that. If this is Superman, then Superman said it.
I recall that episode, actually. Okay, we got whatever this is, and he's dropping a Luffy, and it's like, I don't want to play with you anymore. This is from
Yeah, I was about to say it's a Toy Story
Toy
thing.
Story. If you watch the movie, you'd know that Superman literally does this and gets mad about the hate comments and hashtags. Full disclosure, I haven't watched this movie, so you guys can let me know if this is accurate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not into superheroes. I'm done with superheroes. I'm done with all of the reboots of the DC universe. No, thank you.
Must have missed the part where Superman lies, supports terrorists, or harasses Lois.
Yeah, right. Lois, you mean?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't think Superman would say America deserved 9/11, and at least these rich white girls are the ones getting date raped rather than minorities. Dude, there's like an endless supply of Hassan quotes, bro. I was thinking of making like a mega compilation, but it's gonna take a lot of time, and I'm kind of busy with the series. Maybe after all this is over, which it will probably take like another year, I'll make a mega compilation of everything this guy's ever said. We got the classic SpongeBob meme, mental illness. Right, so Ethan responded here. The only thing Hassan and Superman have in common is that they both owe their life to extremely wealthy and influential it fathers.
Yeah, yep. Uh-huh.
Well, Hassan is obviously a Nepo baby. I don't really know the Superman lore too much. I wasn't actually that much into it. As much as I hate Hassan as a person, Ethan's talking.
Well, Superman, I think he's not really a Nepo baby, but he was sent by his parents to take over the world, and then he didn't do that.
Talking about Batman. Okay, that I know about, yeah. Superman's dad was quite influential, but Krypton didn't emphasize wealth like humans do. Right, so this next part, Hassan talks about his appearance in the Times magazine, the top 100 most influential creators. Hassan says his spot on the Time 100 creators list will act as terrorism insurance. Yeah, dude, that's definitely a good look.
I got some crazy stuff going on. We have merch day today. I did times 100 last night, which I like to call terrorism insurance.
What the fuck does that mean? Terrorism insurance. To insure terrorism. What? Bro. That sounds like pro-terrorism. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because these kinds of like when reporters want to like write positive stories about me or put me in like lists like this, I'm like, oh, thank you. this will make the people that constantly cynically claim that I'm a terrorist look even dumber.
Are you shitting me? Are you so narcissistic, so not self-aware that you think that being in the Times 100 list is a good thing? By the way, does anybody remember who their person of the year was in what year was it? There you go. There you go. Adolf Hitler was named Time Magazine's person of the year in 1938. That's not exactly like a good thing.
No, actually, it just shows that these people did not do their research, and they literally basically have anybody on that list. I mean,
and if anybody thinks that this is a good thing, I refer you back to 1938.
we have Hawk Tua Girl on that list, a proven crypto scammer who has absolutely no influence anymore, by the way. So obviously she should not be on the most influential list, and it just shows that they're okay with like elevating crypto scammers and shit like that. Also, I don't know why
I think it was a list of people that the person who made the list likes. I think that's what it was.
keeps denying this. You are a proven, documented terrorist supporter. We had the Love Heart incident, the I support the Houthis 10 toes down, Hezbollah is my favorite flag. Look at this terrorist propaganda video you're showing to your friends. Oh, this terrorist is based actually. Oh, they might be designated a terrorist org by the US government, but yeah, I don't know if I entirely disagree with them. Now keep in mind, I've never said Hassan himself is a terrorist, okay? Other people have claimed that, okay? I have simply said that he shows support for terrorists, which is a fact. I don't know what activities he gets up to in his free time. I'm not gonna spend.
Yeah, I've never actually said that he's a terrorist. I just say that he likes terrorism and he supports terrorism.
Speculate on that. He doesn't really have much free time, does he? He's terminally online. Also, what is that I heard? Merch Day? Merch Day, Hassan? Very capitalist of you.
Yeah,
Mr.
right?
Socialism, getting another quick buck from his broke followers. Is anybody surprised? Is anybody surprised he's gonna start walking around in his Gucci clothes again, flexing a little bit? Now, apparently a while back he was like planning a collab with Obama, but it got canceled, it seems.
I wonder why. Probably because people were telling Obama, hey, this guy supports terrorism, and Obama was like, shit, somebody look into this. Oh, he does support terrorism. Get this guy kicked off the DNC.
That Obama interview ever happening? Probably not, but who knows? I don't think Obama's gonna be collabing with me anytime soon.
How was that even on the table? Are people blind? I mean, W Obama's team or whatever for canceling that shit. Hey, any politicians, you need to watch the series if you were ever considering that shit. My God. What the heck is up with these people? Okay, moving on to Ethan absolutely
Finally
destroying Hassan's #1 supporter and terminal Twitter user and creator of the H3 Snark subreddit. Ethan
Allegedly.
shouts out Hassan's favorite Twitter account, says he's the next one up. So the person we're talking about here is Gato Fumador, this queen in yellow person. Now, we've covered them in some past videos, just giving unhinged replies to everybody. So they said this: the entire reason Ethan and Hila are rebooting this incredibly embarrassing Skull False flag, this is when skulls were sent to their house.
Yeah, it's a false flag. What did they do? Send skulls to their own house, and we're like, look what people sent us. That's not what the fuck happened. Like, get a fucking grip, man.
Calling it a false flag, is they're hoping they can exploit the dead Israeli diplomats to say, see, we are in danger. Seems somewhat coordinated.
Dude, they cannot get Israel off their minds. These people aren't even in Israel. They're in America. They are Americans. I do not give a shit about Israel. It's so fucking stupid and so tired. Nobody cares. You just look like morons to everybody who's not in your circle.
So Ethan responds, and this is the most incredible villain monologue. Part 1. Many of you have seen this Twitter user, Gato Fumador, because of his obsession with us and the depravity of his attacks. By the way, I thought this was a girl because they're a queen in yellow, but apparently it's like a 37-year-old man every single time, by the way. Even Hassan's degenerate mod, Gorby, was like a 47-year-old degenerate. He's frequently retweeted by the likes of Hassan Pike.
By the way, this guy right here, thirsting over minors. High school boys. That's what he was doing.
Gorby was like a 47-year-old degenerate. He's frequently retweeted by the likes of Hassan Piker and Taylor Lorenz as part of their defamation campaign. They will signal boost his more sane tweets to make sure that everyone sees his depraved takes. They have retweeted or commented hundreds of times. Unfortunately, being an internet fall guy has its downsides, specifically the most obvious, being held responsible.
That sounds to me like a lawsuit is brewing. And I cannot wait. I hope that happens. That sounds glorious.
For the longest time, these attack dogs have operated with impunity, relying on their anonymity to protect them. They revel in their impunity, uttering things a public person never would, specifically persistent defamation of the worst and most brazen kind. Ethan's linked another tweet. Ethan Klein's newest tattoo: the greatest thing a man can do for his children is to love their mother. Such a bizarrely transactional message, like something a guy gets in a last ditch to save his marriage before murdering his entire family. Wow.
What the fuck? That is absolutely an unhinged thing to say. Like comparing Ethan to Chris Benoit from the WWE. Absolutely insane. What the fuck, man? These people are disgusting.
Oh, this seems like a very sane person. And
Yeah.
it's a tattoo of like Hila. So getting a tattoo of the person you love and the mother of your kids and your wife, you know, the most important person in your life, and somehow this person equates that to murdering your entire family. Who are we even dealing with here? My God. In today's age of rapidly improving technology, anonymity is nearly impossible to maintain, even for a throwaway Twitter account. For example, the operator behind this account is a 37-year-old single male who is currently unemployed and living with his parents, named D and B. By the way, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but somebody has told me their real name, so I know what's behind these asterisks here. Obviously, I'm not going to say it in public, but yeah, it's getting interesting. You don't need to know his name. He just needs to know that I do. This person is clearly down and out, and it's a shame that instead of improving his life, he's dedicated all his time and energy into snarking strangers on the internet. Now, as a result of his unforgivable attacks on my family, his outlook is even more bleak.
Is he gonna shut up? Is the guy gonna shut up? The DB guy? Is he gonna shut up, or is he gonna completely crash out? He's not gonna shut up. That's what I'm predicting. He's gonna completely just fuck himself.
He's facing down a lifetime of soul-crushing debt and litigation. He doesn't have a wage now, but if he ever does crawl out of his mother's yellow-walled basement, I will be garnishing every cent he earns for the rest of his life.
Dude, that is absolutely diabolical. This man has entered his, would it be an anti-villain? Somebody who's not really a villain? He's not an anti-hero, because that's more of a villainish hero. I think he's a heroic villain. You know? He's not actually doing bad, but it seems like he's doing bad, because he's doing it for the entire internet, and it's a good thing. Like, these people, they need to get off the internet. They're fucking insane. They're bad for everybody.
Oh my god. Dude, F around and find out. My god. And he's posted another tweet. The unblurred images literally have a Skulls Unlimited tag Lamau. I'm still gonna keep them blurred just to be safe. It's basically human skulls. Really doesn't make it better at all. Skulls shouldn't be sent to a house. Don't support him but be reasonable. This is weird. Gato responds, yeah, it's terrible that Ethan did that to his own children, implying that he killed his own children. Maybe someone should consider contacting CPS.
Really doesn't make it better at all. Skulls shouldn't be sent to a house with kids. Don't support him to be reasonable. This is weird. I don't think he was implying that he killed his own children. I think he was implying that it was a false flag to freak his children out. I think that's what Gato was implying. Either way, absolutely fucking disgusting.
Okay, this person is completely unhinged.
Yep.
Alrighty, go in face cam mode just to show you the absolute joy on my face as this absolute cretin gets what they finally deserve. So basically, this guy tried to be anonymous, right? They tried to spew the most vile hatred imaginable, constant lies over and over, right? And they not only have gone after Ethan, we'll see later that they went after Asmongold as well. They started the whole mom murdering cockroach thing, and they thought they would be invincible. But turns out, guys, karma always finds a way. Turns out a little bit of justice is actually being served.
Justice.
And remember, guys, remember when I said I don't clickbait, I predict the future? Well, there's a clip that literally happened the other day. Let me just refresh your memories. The only remotely plausible example I've seen is something about Asmon liking lolly. Is that it? You just know this person is the most unemployed person on the planet.
Yep. It's so fucking stupid, man. It doesn't even matter. Like, they just say all of the dumbest shit constantly that's, like, not even true. And it's defamatory.
Well, what did I say, fellas? Pegasus is a future predictor, okay? Turns out he was an actual unemployed loser, alright? Diabolical! These predictions are diabolical! Diabolical. Somebody put me on somebody give me a job as like a fortune teller or something. I should be doing some like astrology bullshit, you know, scamming.
We shall call MorePegasus Zoltar. He is to be known as Zoltar now. Zoltar the Pegasus.
People, because I got a knack for this. Right, so Ethan continues, there are a handful of attack dogs that operate similarly on Twitter for the benefit of Hassan Piker and Taylor Lorenz. They know who they are. I have the time and money to find each and every one of you, as you have reveled in your anonymity as a—
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I bet they're gonna be crying, dox! Ethan's doxing me! Ethan's trying to dox me! Ethan doxed me! Even though this is not revealing any information to us for us to even know at all who this guy is. We just know that Ethan knows, and this guy probably knows that Ethan knows.
It means to defame me and attack my family and children. I now revel in shining a light into the pathetic corner of the internet where you exist. I'm coming for all of you. In the meantime, I know their name, okay? You'll be hearing more from me soon. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, Ethan Klein. Oh my god. You cannot make cinema this good. This is a better villain story than like anything I've seen on TV, dude. Holy shit. We had all these vile people going after Ethan, and now he's become like the Punisher, you know, the anti-hero. He's going after all the bad guys, taking them all down one by one. Is he taking it too far? We don't know. We don't know yet. But these—
Well, honestly, these people, they keep taking it too far. So I don't think he is. I don't think he's gone far enough, really. We haven't seen nothing yet. I hope he goes after all of them. These fucking weirdo freaks need to get off the internet.
people are spreading some of the most vile shit ever. I feel like some of these people definitely need to be held accountable. And don't worry, you will see how absolutely unhinged this particular person is. So Ethan attached this tweet as well. What's up with Zionists, you know, Zionist censored, like Ethan Klein constantly doing false flags, and then we circle something on the skulls. It's so easy to be like, I don't agree with this sort of harassment involving his kids, and still call him a Zionist piece of shit. Y'all need to touch grass if you're out here researching if he faked that or not. And then they reply, okay, I do not agree with Ethan Klein harassing himself and his children for sympathy. So,
dude, like, you cannot say that. You were throwing out accusations that are actually not true, that are defamatory. Are you fucking idiot? They're so stupid, man. It's so retarded. Absolute cinema.
again, saying that they lied about the whole thing. Right, so here's what people are saying. First reply, looks like Gato couldn't take the heat, and it's a tweet from Dan Saltman where they protected their post suddenly. Suddenly, they're not a hot shit on Twitter anymore. Suddenly, somebody's running with their tail between their legs. Now, they've replied to the Ock Twitter account with AWK here, as if they're doxing this person's real name, as if that's not actually their name, but I'm pretty sure it is. They're just trying to act tough here. People are going to cry and lie that he's going after pro-Palestine people. By people, you mean Hassan and his goon squad, because that's basically what they're saying. Palestine is just a plot tool for them to say whatever they want or suck up to their political beliefs. Absolutely.
Hold on.
They're saying Palestine.
Yeah,
It's just
I
a
don't know.
plot tool
Got
for
no
them
idea.
to say whatever they want or suck up to their political beliefs. Absolutely. They use it as a tool to do absolutely anything they want. And then anytime they get any bit of criticism, well, how can you criticize me when there's a genocide going on, you know? Ethan needs to stay relentless. I hope Ethan never lets up. Ethan right now. I love this. Make examples out of all of them, Ethan. Ethan is making sure his family is safe. I support this.
Yep. I 100% support this. Ethan Klein is taking major W's. Even people who don't like Ethan Klein are like, man, this is fucking entertaining. This is absolute cinema. I love this. That's me. That's where I'm at. I don't really like Ethan, but like, I'm loving every second of this shit, man.
Right, so Ethan responded to this person privating their account. Remember not to erase anything. Spoilation would look very bad to a judge. Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, you don't want to pull a Frogan or a Denons where you try to delete stuff that's already been captured. You think Ethan would announce that, oh, I know who you are. I'm going after you. You know, you should be scared of me or whatever because of a lawsuit or something, and not archive all your tweets? Like, how stupid are you, honestly? Here's what some.
How stupid do you think Ethan is? They are incredibly stupid, and they think that Ethan is even dumber than they are. Which is so fucking stupid. Because he's not. He's not a dumb guy. Especially when it comes to law. Because he's been doing this lawsuit thing pretty much as long as I've known him on the internet. Like, straight up. Since the beginning of the H3 podcast.
Somebody saying, I don't like Hassan, but Ethan is just rubbing his balls on others for content at this point. Are you good, bro? What are you talking about? Ethan's lawyer stacking bread. Bro, Ethan's lawyer's got to be the happiest person in the world right now. How many cases is he getting here? No surprise there. Two Zionists teaming up as usual. An open mind is like an open wound. That's like the Gato's Twitter bio. Fascism checks out. Right, so they've actually responded trying to act tough. Gato responds to Ethan Klein where their account is private. Claims that they created these snark subreddits. I don't know why they would ever admit this. Ethan has been trying to find the creators of this Reddit for all this time. He's like, oh my god, these people have been harassing me all this time, and this person just admits it. Gato, while private, says, why would I delete anything? Truth, as it turns out, is a complete defense against defamation. That is true, although I'm not sure you've been spreading many truths.
Yeah, especially telling people that Ethan false flagged his children with human skulls. Because that's fucking stupid. And that's not true. And once you start telling lies, man, everything that you say becomes a lie because you've muddied the waters.
Also, I'm thrilled that I get to be the reason you're forced to, I guess, finally shut down your dim-witted wife's hideous pervert clothing brand. Okay, that's a lot of interesting words here. How is it a pervert clothing brand? I have no idea what he's talking about. And
Teddy Fresh, it was like baby clothes style or like toddler style clothes, but for adults. That's kind of what they were going for. And I thought it was a good vibe. You know, I like the pastel colors and stuff. I've almost bought some Teddy Fresh merch before. That kind of sucks that they shut it down.
And then they admitted,
If they
oh
did.
yeah, as long as I'm privated, I might as well admit to being the person who started both H3 Snark and H3 Leftovers, and I'm also a mod over at r/ whatever this is. Dude, this is next level stupidity. This guy wants to sue you, and you just admitted you created an entire Reddit dedicated to harassing him. This Reddit has been the source of so much harassment towards him, this is not gonna look good in court. They continue, by the way, Ethan, just in case you see this, if you wanted the Reddit content moderation team to give you the same special treatment you get over at YouTube, you probably should have held off on making all those unhinged death threats to Steve Huffman. His replies, he's baiting, those are lies. Why would you admit it creating a subreddit the whole sole purpose of harassing someone? If true.
Yeah, seriously, like, because when he finds the creators of the H3 Snark subreddit, they're gonna get sued into oblivion. He's just adding more onto it. I don't think he was, though. Honestly, if this moron is lying about all this shit, why would he tell the truth when he's talking about that? Maybe he's just that fucking stupid. I don't know. That's on the table, honestly.
This is downright regarded to admit. I hope Hassan is paying him half of his earnings, because otherwise the regard is ruining his life for zero reason. Don't worry, we actually learn a lot of lore about this person, and turns out they have a pretty tragic life, as we'll come to see. As long as I'm private. Bro's first time on the internet, it seems. Bro's trying to act up with private tweets. This is like those people who like boldly talk and then they like disable the replies. Like, come on, you clearly cannot handle any level of—
Yeah, it's like those pride posts, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna disable this because actually nobody actually likes this, but we're gonna say it for the gays. It's so fucking retarded, man. That just shows that like, you can't take the heat because you're a giant fucking pussy, but you're standing in the doorway of the kitchen screaming out insults and lies. It's so fucking stupid. It's like they got out of the kitchen, but you can still hear them.
Pushback. So Ethan responded again, looks like I've already got you in 3 fully drafted and filed lawsuits then. So he's referring to the lawsuits against Denims, Frogan, and Caseytron. And basically in those lawsuits, he was also going after H3 Snark and the moderators there. So I assume—
Yeah, if he actually did find this person's identity, this Gato person's identity, we're gonna know who it is. We're gonna find out everything about this person because it's gonna be a court case, and it's probably going to be pretty public. People are going to know about it. Somebody's going to find out about it and spill the beans.
Gato will fall under that umbrella, and I guess they'll get like subpoenaed or something. Again, not a lawyer, not too familiar with all that, but
yeah, and there's also a thing called discovery. That's not going to be good.
It seems like they're not getting off scot-free here.
Yep.
Apparently your anonymous comments on the internet are no longer anonymous. Not really familiar with all the ins and outs of Ethan's lawsuit. Copyright seems solid, but why in the world would creating a subreddit be legally actionable? Okay. How are these—
Yeah, that person's fucking stupid. That person's retarded. Because it's like a harassment subreddit.
people are stupid, man. Can you take like 2 seconds of research here? This account is run by a literal garbage human being, lol. Lol, imagine getting sued 3 times because you want to prod internet drama. These idiots sure do love telling on themselves. Well, that was easy. I'm assuming they're lying, but imagine they're not. Right, so after this, Asmongold responded and even offered to help Ethan.
So this is an individual right here. Now, this person liked to make a bunch of posts about me. Things about how I kill my—
Dude, Asmongold is definitely fucking pissed at these people. Because they go at people at a very, very personal level. And Asmongold loves his mom. He loves his mom. He loves his dad. You go after his parents, bro? You can go after Asmongold. He don't give a fuck. But once you go after his parents, bro, he's smelling blood in the water right now. Ethan took a chunk out, and now the sharks are coming for you, bro.
mom. So Hassan retweeted somebody who said that I was a mom murdering cockroach farmer. They put their account on private. Now, why did that happen? It's because of the enforcer. So this is the skull that was sent to Ethan. Skulls shouldn't be sent to a house with kids. Don't support him, but be reasonable. This is weird. Yeah, it's terrible that Ethan did that to his own children. Maybe someone should consider contacting CPS. I almost feel bad for these people. I now revel in shining a light into your pathetic corner of the internet where you exist. This is amazing. But you can't even write shit this good. And that Gatto guy made a response and is doubling down. I remain undeterred and unintimidated. Klein has threatened me with personally frivolous legal action as a pretense to—
So he did find out. Oh shit, so he did find out. This guy is fucking scared.
to dox me, in part hoping to shame
I
me.
fucking knew it. I knew what he was gonna say. He was trying to dox him, and he literally wasn't. Bro, you want to say some shit, that crazy shit publicly? Ethan Klein's gonna say some crazy shit right back, and it's gonna be cryptic, where only you know, and we all know that only you know, and you just came out and confirmed it, bro.
For having placed my career on hold to serve my chronically ill father's around-the-clock dialysis caregiver, whose passing is just a few months ago and has not been without its emotional, financial, and legal difficulties.
I don't give a shit, because I don't believe you. I think you're a liar. I think you lie all the time. Why would I believe you now? No, get that shit out of here with that sympathetic bullshit. Maybe you should have started with that and then not done any of the other crazy shit. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
As anyone who's lost a parent likely knows. Well, look at this. This is the person that's making fun of me and telling me I killed my mom. Yeah, you shouldn't have done this. Never engaged in this behavior if you didn't want to have this come back to you. Fuck him. This is just a few times he tweeted.
Yep, fuck him. I don't even know if it's true either. He could be full of shit. Lies about everything else.
Tweet about the mom murdering bullshit. Let me see. And this is the person clearly just using his father's condition, and who knows whether that's true or not. And also, who cares?
See? Yeah.
I don't care about your personal life. If your personal life isn't an excuse to be a bad person. If Ethan needs any help in the lawsuit, go ahead and feel free to reach out to me.
Okay, dude,
Oh,
the
fuck.
absolute
And Asmongold has money to throw away. He ain't spending that shit. He's probably got a ridiculous amount of money.
cinema we got going here is gonna go
Dude.
down in internet history, bro.
Holy
This is one of the
shit.
greatest dramas ever created. The lawsuits are just piling on and on. The amount of
Yeah,
plot
like this is not even gonna be like a they're done thumbnail. This is gonna be a bro, Asmongold and Ethan Klein are teaming up.
twist. We got heroes, we got anti-heroes, we got villains. It's just absolutely crazy. And I just find it interesting. This person has the audacity to play victim after bullying Ethan this entire time, saying that the skulls are actually his own kids. I can't believe you do this to his own kids. Saying any harassment
That's not what he was saying, I don't think, but yeah, sure.
he received is a false flag. I mean, you get what you deserve. Also, just saying, him crying about his own dad and the, situation he is in, whatever, it might be tragic, whatever, but it has nothing to do with the situation at hand, okay? The only reason they're playing this card is that they can farm sympathy from Twitter or something. I wouldn't be surprised if this person also launches their own GoFundMe, like,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. He probably will. That'll just be another GoFundMe that Hassan Piker is gonna have to donate to. Just gonna feed the lawyers and Ethan Klein. They're feeding Ethan Klein's kids. They're actually good people. It was a good thing that they did all this because they're actively donating to Ethan Klein forcefully. They're being forced to donate to Ethan Klein's children.
another brokey gonna be like, well, actually, you need to donate money to me, but also, ignore the Palestinians, ignore Gaza, just, donate all the money to me because I ran my mouth on Twitter, I'm rightfully getting sued, and now I need some legal defense. But yeah, that point about his dad and the fact that while crying victim, you are making fun of Asmon saying that he killed his mom, which is completely untrue. I mean, how can you justify those two things in your head? Also, just a PSA, if you're tweeting 43 times a day, oh my god, like the legitimate final boss of unemployment, is that not? Because 43 times a day, that is crazy. And you're not even making any money. This person is like not getting like several amount of likes or whatever. Even if you do, you're barely making any money off Twitter unless I guess you're posting videos or something. But yeah, you're basically doing this for no reason unless like Hassan is secretly paying this person or whatever. That's my theory with everybody because I'm like, how?
But I doubt it, but it's possible. That's fucked up that it's possible. That it's like in the cards.
How can these people be this level of stupid. You have to be getting paid or something. Like, what is in it for you? I just don't understand. Wow, who would have guessed he fit every single criteria for a Reddit mod? Dude, every single time. You always have this feeling like, oh, this person has to be the most degenerate freak ever, the most unemployed, the biggest loser, tweeting 43 times a day. And then we got
Bro, I bet he looks like this too. Yeah, I bet he looks exactly like this minus the blue skin. Probably green from mold.
Hassan's Discord mod exposed as a person thirsting after high schoolers, 47-year-old, 31,000 videos on the hub watch.
That's
like,
fucked in.
just the most ultimate degenerate gooner.
Yeah, that's worse than Dan Clancy, maybe. Maybe they're on the same level. I don't know.
The sheer audacity to pull the dying parent card after the heinous shit he said about Asmon's mom is some off-the-wall shit. Literally womp womp. Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah, I've got the world's smallest violin here playing for you.
pathetic side of me, the IDub side of me wants to feel bad for these people. But honestly, if you're this vile and this disingenuous, I mean, you just deserve everything coming your way. Typical bully getting called out playing the victim, some things never change. 100k post is effing insane, puts a whole new meaning to terminally online. That is crazy. You know, like if you watch like YouTube videos or something, you know, maybe you can argue it is, you might be watching something educational, maybe, something to fuel your career or whatever. Even if it's entertainment, it's fine. But 100k posts on Twitter, like you're all day on Twitter. There's nothing good on that goddamn website. Joker, I'll tell you what you get, Murray. You get what you effing deserve. A classic. Anyways.
You get what you fucking deserve. What video is that? I say it all the time. Police, get what you fucking deserve! That's right. That's right. It was Joker. Okay. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Asmon also reacted to Ethan's threat on everyone. Here's a quick recap.
And I made some promises early on. And I'm going to fulfill them all. You know, there's an order of operation. We're going down the line. If you thought I was joking, I hope those 3 copyright lawsuits put that thought to rest. Because every one of you motherfuckers that I said I'm coming for, that I hold responsible, guess what? It's only a matter of time. Don't worry. I'll get to you before the statute of limitation ends. Remember how confident Denims was? Oh, really? You're going to sue me? Where's the lawsuit? I'm waiting. She does like this. Well, wait's over. Enjoy the last moments of peace you have out there to the... I'm going to say it. Noah Sampson, I didn't forget about you, scumbag.
Oh, shit.
Daddy's watching.
Oh, shit.
I love this so much. I'm sorry. I do. I think this is so fucking funny.
Fucking amazing.
And the funniest thing about it is the fact that he's actually doing it, right?
Who is Noah Sampson? I'm gonna have to... Ethan Klein, over his YouTube channel H3H3, has been involved in a legal and public dispute with YouTuber Noah Sampson. Ethan Klein has claimed that he is considering suing Noah Sampson for defamation, citing a video by Sampson that he found defamatory. Following this, Ethan Klein and his producer, Dan Swerdlove, were accused of defaming Noah Sampson on their podcast by making false rape allegations against him, which were later refuted by Noah's ex-partner who called into the show. Noah Sampson has criticized Ethan and Hila Klein, referring to them as IDF terrorist apologists, in a comment on a Bad Empanada video. Oh, okay, I remember now. This criticism appears to be related to Ethan Klein's content and views on certain social and political issues. In response to the situation, Ethan Klein has requested clips from his audience that could support his legal case against Noah Sampson, indicating his intent to pursue legal action. Meanwhile, there is a perception among some observers that Ethan Klein's behavior, particularly his eagerness to engage in conflicts and make serious allegations without evidence, has negatively impacted his reputation. It is important to note that the situation involves mutual accusations and a complex interplay of public opinion, legal threats, and personal conduct with various perspectives presented across different platforms and communities. Well, sounds like he's gonna be fucked also.
Because, like, if he wasn't actually doing it, it would just be like, oh, he's just bullshitting, right? Who cares? But he is actually doing it. It's his Joker moment. Yes, he is in his joke.
Yeah. Police, get what you fucking deserve! There you go. There you go. Really, I just need to keep this pulled up at all times. Just need to leave that ready, just in the chamber.
Joker phase, and he's... Dude, look at him. He's so happy. I've never seen him happier than this.
Bro, he's so happy, and also it really helps that everybody else around him is happy about it too. Even people who didn't really like him very much are fucking ecstatic, man.
In my life. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, it's the Punisher arc. Yeah, I know it's this Joker phase. What happens if the lawsuits get dismissed? Well, then he'll file another one. Pretty simple, right? And yeah, he's out for blood. I guess so. What's his final form? I don't know, man.
Dude, Ethan is becoming such an absolute Omega villain. It is actually crazy. Never ever go after a man's family, fellas. This is the wrath of a father trying to protect their kids.
Oh man, what was that movie? It had the Better Call Saul guy. Yeah, man, Nobody. That's basically a Jason Statham movie, but starring Bob Odenkirk. So good. So good. Yeah, don't go after a man's family. This is basically Ethan Klein right now. He's taking all the punches, and then he's just punching right back. And he's doing a pretty fucking good job. He's still standing.
I mean, bro is going after the anonymous Twitter and like Reddit mods. Dude, who does that? It's crazy. And don't—
Dude, I'm so glad this is finally happening. Maybe it'll scare these people off the internet. Or at least scare them into not being fucking morons. And like harassing people. We're constantly telling people not to harass people, and then these people are actively harassing people. It's fucking bullshit.
Don't worry, as the future predictor, I'm telling you, eventually Hassan will get some karma too. I don't know how, I don't know what's gonna happen. Is he gonna get sued, etc, etc?
I think that he's probably going to be arrested for supporting terrorism.
But don't worry, all the heads of the Hydra are falling one by one. Right, so Ethan called out Anissa again. Basically, there's an old tweet from Anissa. Elon's Twitter parade is the best argument I have for socialism. More money after a point doesn't make you happier. This is why I agree with Hassan where he says socialism isn't a poverty cult. I became more socialist once me and Ian got comfortable, and it's partly why we made Creator Clash. Ethan responds, if only a capitalist—
Yeah, a bunch of rich people talking about, we need socialism.
social democrat were running Creator Clash, it could have made money, gotten everyone paid, helped charities, and created an empire. Instead, in a perfect representation of socialism, it was crushed under the weight of its own incompetency. Everyone involved lost time and money, business partners got screwed, fans with travel plans got screwed, charities got screwed, all while those in charge tried to covertly funnel 34% of the profits into their personal account. Sounds about right.
Yep, that's perfect socialism right there. That's exactly what a socialist would do. Pretend socialist. These people are so fucking fake.
Correction, Hassan's brand of socialism is Gucci socialism. Actually, Ethan wakes up every single day and chooses violence, and it's amazing. You know, Ethan, I haven't thanked you for this. The amount of slop, the amount of videos you have given me, it's truly incredible, honestly. Anissa must be special needs if she thinks that explanation does anything to help her. Right, so moving on to Tectone, showing his brother the infamous game Twitch or Terrorist, where you have to guess whether—
Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't see this part.
Quote is from a Twitch streamer or a terrorist, and we can play along. I'm sure you guys will get this first one.
America deserved 9/11.
Yeah, I wonder who said that one. Hassan Piker!
Twitch or terrorist?
I would say both.
Okay.
Could be both, right? But that sounds like something a terrorist would say.
Okay. So
I'm going to say terrorist.
You're going to say terrorist?
Yeah.
So this is Hassan Piker.
So that's a Twitch streamer.
It's a Twitch streamer.
I would say Americans definitely did not deserve to be killed while they're just working in their offices.
Yeah.
I mean, honest mistake with Hamas Piker. It's kind of hard to tell with some of the things he says sometimes. So, you know, valid game.
Yep. Hamas 9/11 Piker.
Valid game. But honestly, that's how like a normal person reacts to this. They're just like a bit horrified and disgusted that somebody would actually say that. But obviously Hassan fans will find some way to justify it, like, you know, Americans actually deserve to die because XYZ, they did this, they did that. It's the old Destiny logic, you know. I can make fun of dead kids because XYZ, this person, that person, you know, just shifting blame to make yourself justified in seeming like an absolute lunatic.
Free Palestine from the river to the sea means Palestinians no longer live in an apartheid state and are free of the occupation, have equal rights and representation, not genocide of the Jews.
That sounds like something a politician would say.
Okay.
Would they say it on Twitch? I don't think so.
So you have 6 seconds.
I would say Twitch.
Twitch. Correct.
Oh, wow.
Hassan Piker. Excellent job. Very good. All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean, is anybody surprised? This is coming from the guy who thinks death to America doesn't mean
Dude,
death to
if I have it in my head that it's possibly Hassan Piker, that's bad. Because I was thinking, oh man, this could be Hassan Piker, but it might be a trick question. It could be a terrorist.
America, actually, even though that's literally the words. He finds some justification. I think he said something that yeah, America is actually a foreign power that is so strong it is akin to aliens who are oppressing you, and therefore it is all justified for people to chant death to America, death to Israel, death to England. Like, legitimately the most brain dead arguments you will ever find. Moving on to the next quote.
I tell you, freedom and human rights in America are doomed. The U.S. government will lead the American people and the West in general, into an unbearable hell and a choking life.
I don't know what a choking life is.
Okay.
Let's
10
say
seconds.
Twitch.
Twitch? Okay. Osama bin Laden.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was,
No way you confuse Twitch streamers with Osama bin Laden.
Right? I was like, oh man, this might be Hassan Piker again. Shit.
Bro. This is the problem. It's actually hard to tell. That's what everybody's mad about. Now, this next part is so good.
It's our territorial boundary,
Oh,
and we're
fuck.
going to enforce it until you stop doing genocide.
has to
Oh,
be.
fuck. Oh, man. Hassan Piker. I'm going to say it. Just Hassan Piker.
A terrorist because he says our boundary.
Okay. Terrorist. Hassan Piker.
He
Oh,
doesn't
fuck,
live in
right?
Palestine, does he?
Yes, but he thinks he's a terrorist.
Dude, there's just no way Hassan is actually a real person. He's got to be like a psyop sent by the aliens to destroy humanity.
Bro, I think he's taking money from crazy people from the Middle East. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here.
From the inside, like a rogue bug, you know, a parasite meant to take over humanity. But honestly, Hassan is legitimately like the ultimate cosplayer. He not only cosplays like anime characters like Luffy, but he cosplays entire identities, like religions, viewpoints, skin colors. He is the ultimate cosplayer, the ultimate grifter, essentially. Then Tectone points out Twitch's favoritism, and you can see his brother is just absolutely baffled at this.
Is it a little bit uncomfortable that it's a 50-50 chance of whether a terrorist or a Twitch streamer said this?
That's a little weird, yeah.
Is that not that's kind of an odd precedent for a company to allow?
It's very hard to tell the difference between who said what in those
Yes.
quotes.
So Hassan Piker has said all of these things and never gotten banned for it, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
People
No, that's not true, Tectone. That's not true. He got banned on his day off one time.
reacting to him saying these things
Yeah.
have gotten them banned.
Okay. I mean, why is that? Why do we think
Because
that is?
they got big
Because Twitch is taking money from terrorist organizations. That's what I'm thinking.
banned for promoting extremist propaganda.
So why is he immune?
And
Do we know why?
There's the problem.
Is there a reason why he's immune?
He's the golden boy.
Why?
Great question.
Is he some kind of a Nepo baby?
He is a Nepo baby, yes.
I mean, he is a Nepo baby, don't get me wrong, but that's not the reason why he's not banned. It's because Dan can't stop sucking on his schlong. He's firmly grasped it, like that episode from SpongeBob. Anyways, let's move on to Gooning Lord Dan Clancy. Here he is talking about
Oh,
Twitch.
shit. We don't ever actually talk about Dan Clancy seriously. We usually talk about how he's a gooner.
Moderation.
Moderation in some ways will be a little bit less strict. What is Twitch's position with all of this?
Twitch cares a lot about how you say things. That in fact, certain things are very clear and inappropriate. You know, spewing hate and harassment at individual groups or individuals.
Oh, I see. I see. The people didn't get banned for supporting extremism. They got banned because being against the thing that they're reacting to is extremism. What the fuck? I don't even think that's true. I think I'm making that up, but that's the only justification I can think of, judging by what he's saying right now.
Is not allowed. We maintain fairly consistent in how you say
No,
things.
you don't.
Expressing your views, as long as it's not expressing hate and harassment, is you
But that right there is a contradiction.
expressing your views. So we still have very clear our kind of community guidelines because we do care deeply about people not spewing hate, harassment, and other things, and attacking protected classes or other groups or individuals.
We care deeply about people not
Protected classes. Protected classes. What does that mean? Protected classes. Protected classes are categories of individuals that are legally protected from discrimination or harassment. What? Shouldn't everybody fall under this then? Not just certain people? That sounds like prejudice, racism. These classes are defined by federal law, executive orders, federal agencies, or institutional policies. The protected classes include age, ancestry, color, disability, ethnicity, gender, gender identity or expression, genetic information, HIV/AIDS status, military status, national origin, pregnancy, race, religion, sex, sexual orientation, or veteran status, or any other basis under the law. The United States federal law protects individuals from discrimination or harassment based on the following 9 protected classes: sex, including sexual orientation and gender identity, race, color, age, disability, national origin. So, you can't make fun of people who are of the protected races. And Minneapolis added new protected classes to its anti-discrimination law, including height, weight, housing status, and justice impacted status. This sounds like a whole bunch of fucking bullshit to me. Sounds like a bunch of unnecessary rules. Like, oh, well, sorry, all of you normal people, we have to hire criminals. We have to. I know that you don't want to work with the criminals. Oh, you really don't want to work with the criminals. Oh, you're quitting. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I guess we're going to hire more criminals. Oh, no, my business is collapsing. All these criminals are committing crimes. Fucking retarded. It's so fucking retarded. Fuck the protected class bullshit.
Spreading hate and harassment. Really, Dan? Really? What are you smoking? You gotta be smoking more than Caseytron at this point, bro.
Yeah, and he's lying. He's just straight up lying. Protected classes is bullshit. I don't even think he knows what protected classes means. I think he just means protected people that he likes. That's really what he means.
Oh, somebody fire this absolute dinosaur, bro. He's so incompetent. You literally have Hassan on your platform, not to mention the entire goon squad.
I think somebody's gonna have to sue Dan Clancy. Like, straight up. Because he's the one who's allowing all this shit to happen. Drag his ass into a lawsuit. Why are you letting these people do this shit?
And you're like, oh yeah, we care about spreading hate. Pathetic, bro. Retire. Pass on the torch to somebody who can actually
I thought he was saying pass on. I was like, I don't know about wishing death on people.
do your job. You completely destroyed what was once a good platform and community. Your rules are never enforced properly. Your favorite streamers get preferential treatment.
Yeah, ever since the guy before him took the reins, it's been downhill. And then Dan Clancy took over, and it got so much worse.
Man, it's such a joke. How can you lie through your teeth this much? Now click this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back to Twitch just being a gaming platform and nothing else, and everything else would be banned, even WAN show. Cause like, nope, done with it. I don't use Twitch anyway. I don't really care, but it's just breeding garbage over there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for all notifications. I have a gaming channel. Link down there in the description. I'm playing Ratchet and Clank 2 right now. Going Commando. And I'm about to play Sly Cooper 2. Just Sly 2. Whatever. Great games. Some of my favorite games. See ya!